Saint Clare of Assisi, was born in Assisi, Italy in the year 1194 on July 16th. When she was 18, she listened to Saint Francis preach. She wanted to be like him, and so she also wanted to live a poor life just for Jesus. So one night, she ran away from home, and in a little chapel outside of Assisi, she gave herself to God. After that, Saint Francis cut all of her hair and gave her a long rough gown to wear. Saint Clare's parents in every way tried to get her to return home, but Clare would refuse to return. Then soon her 15-year-old sister Agnes joined her. Clare and the nuns who had joined her wore no shoes, they never ate meat, they lived in a poor house and were silent most of the time. But yet they were very happy because they felt that Jesus was so close to them. Once an army of rough soldiers came. They came to attack Assisi, and they had planned to raid the convent first. Very sick, Saint Clare asked to be carried to the wall. She had the Blessed Sacrament placed right where the soldiers could see it. Then she knelt and begged God to save the nuns. Quote, "O Lord, protect these sisters whom I cannot protect now," she prayed, and in a voice within her said, quote, "I will keep them always in my care." At that moment, something struck the attackers and they left as fast as they could. Saint Clare was the head of her convent for 40 years. 29 of those years she was sick. But she stated that she was happy anyway because she was serving the Lord. People worried that the nuns were suffering because they were so poor. Quote, "They say that we are too poor, but can a heart which possesses the infinite God be truly poor?" Saint Clare died on August 11, 1253. Just 2 years later she was proclaimed a saint by Pope Alexander IV. Now on to the fruits. With everything Clare did in her life, in every little detail, the Holy Spirit was always within her. Saint Clare was not a greedy woman. Even though she was very wealthy, she gave it all up just to be like Saint Francis of Assisi. Throughout her whole life she represented all of the 12 fruits. She showed strong faithfulness from leaving home to giving herself to God. She represented the fruits of both patience and joy, from waiting and never giving up and doing what made her happy. She showed the fruits of peace and self-control by never giving up on her religious beliefs towards God. She was also a very patient woman. She was the head of the poor ladies. Saint Clare and the nuns that followed her lived in such poverty because of their decision to become a nun. They believed that was the right thing to do. This showed the kindness, goodness and generosity they had in their souls towards God.